Here at the borders of the North Pole live the Laplanders. These are a tranquil people with an age-old superstition that brings them out to kill. According to their tradition, yearling reindeer are castrated by biting the testicles off. This is supposed to add virility to the men. Then the reindeer's blood is drank directly from the freshly killed animal and used as an aphrodisiac. Therefore, they slaughter the animal with the utmost of care, so that not one drop of the precious blood is wasted. Damn it, there's a hair in my drink. Alcohol over a long period will weaken you, ruin your blood, and ruin your body. On the other hand, blood will strengthen your attraction to the gentler sex, according to these men.
Light snow flurries lingering till about midnight. No accumulations, but afternoon.
Turn that thing off.
I'm listening to the weather report. Why haven't you found my dog? He's vital to my income. He paints such marvelous pictures with his paw.
What it is, ma'am, the citizens against cruelty to animals have came to me and asked for my support. What it is, there's human vultures that are drinking their blood.
Hello? Yes, this is Velio Kiwi. Yes, we're expecting the shipment by freighter later this week. Well, I hope there are no major problems. What? A fire on the freighter? Was the specimen damaged? It was lost? This is unbelievable. The university has been dealing with your shipping line because of its reputation. And now you tell us that our specimen is missing?
Mr. Williams, the reason we call you in is Mr. Howard could be a suspect. We think he's a vigilante.
I've listened to you men's comments. It's obvious that we've got to question Mr. Howard. I mean, Mr. Howard is a man that killed a man, went into prison, and served his time well. So what I'm saying, I don't feel his feelings should be hurt to the point of crying to the point that he's not willing to come in for question. So what it is, we'll talk with him, and any lead we can get to go on. It could be hunters, it could be neighbors not getting along with each other. And just ask Mr. Howard for his help, ask him for his support. What it is, I know you lawmen got to go out and you got to protect yourself as well as the other people. But we do not want to be too quick to judge.
The man that was killed had a past criminal record for over 20 years.
Okay, man, I know you got a hard day's work ahead of you protecting the citizens. So, I won't go any further today. I feel we covered everything that needs to be covered at this meeting. Okay, I will continue this case. I will work with you.
Hello, this is Pam Smith reporting from the local newspaper today, interviewing Captain Lass. Captain Lass, I'd appreciate it if you could tell us about the horrible killings of those 2 people by the pool. Is it possible the killer's that creature called Bigfoot?
No way. Bigfoot only exists on the West Coast. He has been spotted by a few people in the woods, and like Bigfoot, this creature is shy. When he sees people, he just runs away. The sheriff's officers have taken photographs of him, but when they track him into the deep woods, they can't find him. When they follow his footprints, they always lose him in the swamps. But I think he's quite harmless.
Well, Captain Lass, what makes you say that?
We have no reports of Bigfoot killings here. This strange creature, well, I feel he was abandoned as a child and grew up in the woods with wild animals, and he's living in the woods like a hermit.
Well, do you think that this creature who's killing people in West Virginia could possibly be a descendant of Bigfoot?
Not really, but he's a maniac, all right. He kills for no reason. He goes for their throats and just tears them apart like a wild beast. I'm calling in 2 special agents to investigate the case.
Captain Lass, I certainly appreciate you telling me this information. I know our readers will be very interested in this. Thank you again, Captain Lass, for the story.
Here's the post-mortem report you requested, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dave. Coroner's office, Rick speaking. Oh, hi, Sheriff. What's up?
Well, yes, I'm Sheriff Williams. I'm asking for your help on this human vampire case. Now, if you choose to help me, we cannot discuss this over the phone. I'll meet you at the park on South Main Street.
What? 2 people murdered at a swimming pool? Where? Let me get that down. Okay, Sheriff, I'll be there shortly. Don't touch anything.
See you there. Bye. I don't know, it must be the cycle of the full moon. Dave, get my car.
Howard could be a suspect. He could be a vigilante.
Sure, that's crazy. Mr. Howard's a good family man and a law-abiding citizen.
Well, maybe Mr. Howard has you fooled like he did the people in his community.
The men that were killed had a past criminal record for over 20 years.
I don't have to listen to this.
We're just trying to warn him for his own good.
Now look, Mr. Howard, I just brought you in to answer a few simple questions. This is not an interrogation. I know that you killed a man. I know that you served time in prison. I know that you developed into a good citizen and a good family man. But I've got to get to the bottom of this. And what it is, these questions are really to rule you out. Rule you out as a suspect. Now, right now, you are a person of interest. Well, I feel that it'll show up in the end. I don't rule anything out. It could be a feud between the neighbors. It could be a feud between families and possibly their hunters. So they settle their odd debts in the forest, hoping that it would look like a hunting accident, yet there's nobody to blame for it.
Yeah, it could be anybody in town. It could be a passing by and a non-resident, or it could be somebody just temporarily in town, or it could be a figment of your imagination, but it's possible. There could be somebody out there. What if it's not one? What if it's two? You ever think about that?
What I'm saying, I feel that if it was a hunting accident, if it was an accident, I feel that the person who shot the gun, he would try to get help for the victims. It's possibly somebody don't want to go to court, don't want what can happen to them, the consequences. Then it's possible. So they just run and hide. But possibly we can see the reaction as lawmen, and so what I'm saying, all possible suspects, I want to have a little talk with them, the same way that I'm having a talk with you, and rule them out.
That was a nice jump, honey.
Thank you. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you hear that strange noise?
I didn't hear anything. Must be your imagination.
Well, I guess so. Why don't we go for a swim?
Sounds good.
I wish we could arrest this man, but I don't have anything to charge him with.
Look, man, before I was signed to this case, I've got information that it's a lab. I don't know exactly where it is. Maybe it's got to be up north. And these men that hunt deer for the wrong reasons, I feel that they're possibly part of a lab experiment. So they escaped. They're trying to get out. They're the experiment. Now all I know that this is Mr. Deepening. This is Mr. Deepening that's in charge of a lab. But it's somebody over him. So what I'm saying, we've got to get to the man behind this. It's a simple thing. We've got to get to the man behind it.
Yansky, I wish we could arrest this man, but I don't have anything to charge him with.
God, it's like every cop in the city is here. Have you been inside? What happened?
Yes. He's dead.
Well, I'm sorry these men draw down on me. I did not have a choice. But I can understand why.
With a gun I've ever seen.
Well, there's one more left. There's one more left. What we got to do is do more investigating. Find out just where he is up north. And what it is, I'm just a common citizen, just a local resident, local neighbor, local visitor, or whatever they want me to be. So we've got to get evidence on this man's location. We've got to take this man alive. I'm afraid that if we drag a force in on him, well, he's just going to try to shoot it out with him, and he's dead. I feel that if I just get to this man as a local citizen, possibly we get some evidence. Thus is that the man lives to talk.
Oh, you're still in the dark place tonight. Why wait for tonight? Yeah, bring in the killing. Come on, come on. Get him real hot. I'll get this one going. Oh.
Yeah, this Jim Benson, he's nothing but a high-class bum.
Mr. Howard, when I question you as a person of interest, you didn't show a whole lot of interest in clearing yourself. So I got suspicious. I talked with the sheriff's department and I asked for a search on your property. They did. They found the body of this human vampire. Undoubtedly you killed it. And it matched up to the body of Mr. Streetman, the man that this vampire killed. And the way his body was mangled up, well, you'll probably make Citizen of the Year. But it's sad to say, if it weren't for this awful tragedy, you would probably be headed to prison for burning the body, because I'm sure to show up that you killed it. But I don't think as a judge in this county they would convict you. And just like I said, you might make Citizen of the Year. I feel that you did the right thing by calling me in on this case, because I'm from up north, and you just felt that if anything's happened in my jurisdiction, under the law, I'd have the right to react. And we got the man. But what I'm saying, sometimes you just got to go beyond the law, because you don't need anything like this happening in your area. So I appreciate you calling me in. I mean, I'm a sheriff up north where these hunters were killing the deer, and you felt it could have branched down to your area.